Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Tasha. Thank you for coming back to my channel. As you see, we're recapping BET Sunday Best Season 9, Episode 3, The Duels. It's the new challenge that they put on the platform, and we're going to see how they measured up, okay? So, before we get into that, I want to get these church announcements out of the way. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. For those of you who shared my video last week, thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you for everybody who liked my last video. You guys, I appreciate you. It was a great welcome back present. I love you guys, and I just thank you for accepting me and appreciating me here on this community of YouTube and everything that we do, all right? So, yo, let's get into last night's episode. I was hype about it. It didn't meet all of my expectations. I was thinking, I guess maybe I was expecting what I get from The Voice during their battle rounds, but it was new. They just tried it. I'm not saying I did not like this concept on this show, but I just think there's a few things that they should tweak, and if they decide to do it in the future, all right? So the show opens up with Kirk Franklin in the top 10. They performed his song Love Theory off of his Long Live Love album. Make sure you guys go and pick that up. It's a really dope album. Kind of gives me classic Kirk Franklin, and it's organic and it's fresh for me. So I really enjoyed listening to this album. They did good. The top 10 song, the background vocals on that. So I enjoyed them, hearing them all as a group. Pretty good. You can also hear different people standing out in different moments of the song. So I like that as well. The judges look good. Kelly and Erica had their makeup and their hair done, and it looked really good. I like them. They just look good. The lights, the camera, the action. I was ready for it. I was hyped. Jonathan McReynolds looking good, doing his thing as well. All right. Kirk Franklin, as we know, is the host, but he's also stepping into the role of being a mentor for the contestants on the show. So sorry, Kim Burrell this season. Yeah, I don't know what else much to say about that, but she's moved on to other things. All right. So you guys, all you Kim Burrell fans, man, when she was on the show, she did good. I kind of like the sassiness and the pettiness of it. I think it would be good to bring it back, but they didn't ask me. They didn't ask me. All right, so let's get into it. We're doing duels, so they're pitting two contestants against each other, giving them one song. Everybody had to sing the same song, different parts of the song. That's something we'll discuss in a minute here, but yeah, the contestants were kind of paired, with somebody who's, I think, that was similar to their style or their tone of voice or their texture, their, persona, their artistry. And I think that's how they kind of decided who would battle against each other. And then, of course, Kirk picked all the songs for them to sing. So let's get into it. Ashley Barnes and Keila Richardson were first up, and they did Won't He Do It by Corinne Hawthorne. Ashley started out first, and she was a little shaky, but she did really good with it. In her mentoring session with Kirk Franklin, they showed where she was kind of struggling a little bit. But I think once she performed it in front of the judges, it got good to her, man. And she just kind of started being a little bit more comfortable with it. She was like, bump it. I'm not trying to come out here and sound like Corn during this song or sound like anybody else. I'm just going to be me. She really did make it her own, and then kind of towards the middle of her voice, she was just like, bam, this is what I do. This is how I'm going to deliver this song to you guys. And I think that she did a really good job with it. Then Keila came up, and this is the weird thing with the battles. So the first person may have done the first verse, and then, you just sing the song straight through. So it wasn't like they were sharing the verse, or, it was like, you're going to do part A and so-and-so is going to do part B. So the second person, most of the time, got to do either the vamps or the chorus of the song, which in gospel, the second part of the song is usually the better part of the song, okay? So Keila comes out, and the band kind of switches it up a little bit. They got a little bit more into it. The drummer was giving us a few more licks and hits and stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on, what's going on here? Because I wasn't expecting Keila to do what she did. Keila came out and killed it. Now, I will say her stage presence was better, all right? She didn't start off shaky as Ashley did, in my opinion. So she killed it when she came out. And so, of course, it was a hard choice because I was like, Ashley really did hold down, the first verse. Keila did the second verse and a little bit of the chorus, but she killed it. The judges voted. It was 2-1. Two judges versus one. They both like it, and Keela won it, you know. And I think in that battle, after I rewatched it, she won fair and square. Yeah, because the whole package was there when Keela came through. And this is coming from somebody who said she didn't even like the song. Okay, so Keela wins the first battle, all right? Second battle, Linda Williams and Joshua Copeland. They're coming out and they're doing John Legend's new song, Preach. I've only heard it once, and I really didn't pay attention to it when I was listening to it that one time. But let me tell you this. Linda started off, all right? She did good. She did all right. She did pretty good. But Joshua came out. Joshua did not come to play, all right? Linda did good. She held it down, you know, for me, because I was sort of my first time hearing this song. I was just kind of listening, trying to get the vibe of the song. I really did not get the vibe of the song until Joshua came out. He killed it. Joshua sang that song as if he should have been the original artist singing that song. It sounded amazing. Everything just folded around him when he did it. So, of course, the judges, all three of them, agreed that he won that battle, and Joshua is now safe from elimination, sending Linda Williams into the bottom 5, all right? Next up, Tiffany Andrews and Tiffany Moore. This is the moment everybody was talking about. This battle, y'all, was amazing. Also, I think this battle was a little unfair. All right, so Tiffany Moore and Tiffany Andrews had to do Jacqueline Carr's "You Will Win." All right, awesome song off Get. I was hyped. I was like, yeah, bet. Well, this about to be good. I like this. This is the type of song that kind of stretched them a little bit, but I kind of feel like this was something that would have sat with them really well. And all the songs that the contestants sang or sung was supposed to be a song that kind of stretched them out of their element. So, you know, they get a real churchy song. If you were more contemporary, if you're more churchy, you kind of got a contemporary song to do, you know what I'm saying? So this song for Tiffany Andrews and Tiffany Moore, listen, okay. So first off, Tiffany Moore comes out. Y'all know she was one of my faves coming out of the auditions, all right? She kept my attention with the song. She was so consistent. This is where I think it was a little unfair in the battle rounds, because Tiffany Moore had to do the verse of the song. And the verse of this particular song is nothing but a setup for what's getting ready to come for the second part and the latter part of this song. But I still say, I watched it over and over and over. Tiffany was so consistent. Her sound was on point. She made it her own. She delivered. She did what she was supposed to do with that verse, all right? Sounded really good. She looked really good. I loved it. And Tiffany Andrews came out and she did what she was supposed to do with the song, because really, it was like this. Tiffany Moore served it up, and then Andrews was supposed to come, scoop it up, and carry it away. And that's exactly what she did. She got to get in there, do her vamps. She got to do all the riffs and the runs. And then at the end of it, we get our first praise break of this season, okay? Now, they can't show the whole praise break on the live show. You probably got to YouTube it or go to the website if you want to catch what all happened. But they gave us a little snippet of it. You know, Andrews really did take it in, because it was also a song that she could personally relate to as well. So, you know, emotions were flying high. This was a tough battle. At the end, I liked both of them for different reasons, and it was a little unfair to me, but the judges did side 2-1 in favor of Miss Andrews. I was just torn the whole entire time. Even after I rewatched it over, I was just like, I still wouldn't have been able to choose who I thought should have won the battle, because, you know, Andrews, did she win off of technicalities, or did she win because our emotions were swept up, you know? Because technically, I think Tiffany Moore did the better job if we're talking technically speaking, but that was a tough one. You guys let me know down below in the comments. How did you feel watching that battle, man? That battle was dope. I like that one. All right, next battle, we have Chelsea Barnes and Lakeisha Rice, all right? Now, they had to do Jonathan McReynolds' Maintain, and I like this song. And I thought that was very interesting, all right? So, Chelsea started off, I'm Chelsea Barnes versus Ashley Barnes. So Chelsea is one of my top faves in there. She started off the song, she sounded really good, but she was singing it fast. So I was kind of like, come on, Chelsea, come on, can you slow it down just a little bit, catch it, settle in it. But I think it was just her nerves, okay? So I think it's just nerves that kind of did it. But she did good. She was making me groove. She got through it. That's what I like to say. She got through it and she sounded good and she did a good job. Lakeisha came in, and I missed Lakeisha's audition when she auditioned, so I didn't know what to expect. But my goodness, Lakeisha Rice did a really good job. I'm not mad at her. She had it. She kind of bodied the song a little bit more, in my opinion, than Chelsea did, but I'm still Team Chelsea over here. But I have to give that, and I agree with the judges on this. All three judges voted that Lakeisha won that battle. Lakeisha did win that battle. If she was nervous, she didn't show that she was nervous that much. She sounded really good. Maybe it was song choice. Maybe if it's a different song, Chelsea would have bodied it over Lakeisha. But I think for that particular song, Lakeisha sounded better on that song. All right, so now we're at the point of the video. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention to what was going on, but when Opal Staples and Melvin Crispell came out, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Those are my top 1 and top number 2. Why are we already making them go against each other? But they have tone and textures that I feel are similar. They both can do, crazy things with their voice. So I think that's why they were paired up. And it was a good battle between the two of them. All right. They came out and they had to sing Never Alone by Kirk Franklin and Tori Kelly. And y'all, I'm not talking bad about anybody else because I enjoyed both of them. Up first was Opal Staples, and if you've noticed by now, this pattern, the second person who battled was always the winner in the battle. So Opal Staples comes out, she does her verse, she sounds good, she's grooving with it. I liked her in it. She did really good. I enjoyed her. She's still one of my favorites. It's okay, Opal. It was just not your song to win on this battle because Melvin Crispell III came out and he did exactly what Joshua Copeland did with his song. Bodied the song. I think Melvin should have been the original singer on this song. This song should have been for him. That's just how he came in. He grooved. His stage presence was up a couple of notches more than Opal's, but Opal gave us good energy still. But just like with Tiffany Andrews and Tiffany Moore, when Melvin came in, he just kind of took it from the standard that Opal had it and just kind of carried us away with it. His voice inflections, it just grooved. It was so smooth. It just seamlessly flowed. So, of course, this one comes down to a 2-1 vote as well because Opal did do a really good job. But Melvin does win this battle. He's in the top 5, all right? At the end of the battles, we're left with Melvin Crispell III, Lakeisha Rice, Tiffany Andrews, Joshua Copeland, and Keela Richardson, who are safe from elimination. Our bottom 5 are Opal Staples, Tiffany Moore, Linda Williams, and the Barnes sisters, all right? So Opal and Tiffany Moore come up first, and we know we're sending home 2 people, so I get a little bit nervous because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going with Opal Staples, but I really want Tiffany back in the competition. Kirk Franklin announces that both of them are now safe. The judges have saved them from elimination, so they go and they join the top 5. And then we're left with our bottom 3, the Barnes sisters and Linda Williams. And he calls Linda Williams forward. Linda Williams gets sent home. A few people on social media were upset with that, but I agree with that decision. You got kind of, I understand we want our regular, ordinary people, to kind of win these competitions, make their dreams come true or whatever, but you still got to be in that mind frame of like an A&R, a marketing person, in what majority of consumers like, you know what I'm saying? What's her marketability? And though I think Linda Williams will kill it in front of a choir, leading a choir, I think that's kind of where she's at. The music scene is not really looking for choirs right now. You know, we want solo artists. That's just what's coming up. And I don't know if Linda Williams could hold down a complete marketing campaign of just being a solo artist. So she goes home. Thank you for coming by. We love you. Hope to see you in some future projects. And then this comes down to the Barnes sisters. And you guys already know I'm Team Chelsea. I like Chelsea's voice over Ashley's voice. Ashley has a dope voice. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy that. But look, only one person can win. And already, I wasn't ready. I thought that we were going to get a sister, you know, choosing here. I don't know. They must have didn't watch my recap. They didn't watch my recap, and they weren't listening to Kelly Price either. So, but anyway, at the end of the day, Chelsea is saved from elimination, and we are sending home Ashley Barnes as well. Okay, so I know a few of you are in your feelings with that. That's okay. I believe we're gonna be in our feelings this whole entire season. Okay, but like I said, only one person can win, so even my favorites are going to be going home and everything, all right? So we're just left with Melvin, Lakeisha, Tiffany Andrews, Tiffany Moore, Joshua, Keela Richardson, and Opal Staples, and Chelsea Barnes, all right? That is our top 8. Next week, they're going to be doing the remix. They are remixing secular songs. Or, people call it secular. They're remixing R&B songs and giving them a gospel flair, a gospel twist to them. I just want to hear somebody do Alicia Keys, If I Ain't Got You, you know, maybe Fantasia's Teach Me. Those are some of the things that I kind of flip in my mind when I listen to and I sing them, you know, into gospel tunes. But that'll be a fun episode. I think Melvin is doing, oh God, I just watched the trailer. I forgot what he's doing, but it's going to be really good. Anyway, but yeah, so my brackets, I thought my brackets were busted when watching this episode, but my brackets are safe, so I still got, you know, my faves, Melvin, Opal, Chelsea, and now I'm gonna add Lakeisha Rice into that, and I'm also be looking out for Keela Richardson, because she's bringing the young flying saved crowd, and she got some things under her sleeve, so if she can kind of hone her skills and get it together, because, you know, Kirk was fussing at her in the next episode, but we'll see what happens. She's going to be a force to be reckoned with, but all of these singers are amazing. So we got guest judge Anthony Hamilton is going to be joining them next episode, and I don't know who's going to be the special performer for next episode, but, you know, we'll tune in and we'll get into that as well. All right, guys, that is all that I have for you today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. How are your brackets looking? Are your favorite people still here? Or did somebody that you really like and you wanted to be on the show went home? Let me know how you feel down below in the comments. Keep it nice, keep it pure, keep it holy, all right? Don't be sinning in the comments, all right? I love you guys. I will talk to you next week. Again, make sure you share this video, all right? I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Peace.